There is an ancient saying that the body is a temple, a sacred vessel woven from the fabric of the cosmos itself. But what happens when we carve symbols into this temple, embedding ink into flesh, binding ourselves to shapes, patterns, and energies that transcend time? Could it be that what we inscribe upon our skin alters more than just our appearance? Could it reshape our very destiny? In the hidden corridors of esoteric wisdom, tattoos have long been regarded as more than mere decoration. They are seals of power, gateways to unseen forces, and even signatures that tether the soul to cosmic currents. In many cultures, warriors mark their bodies not for vanity, but for spiritual protection. Shamans, mystics, and secret societies carefully chose their tattoos as energetic talismans, amplifying certain forces while warding off others. But just as sacred symbols can empower, they can also bind, curse, or attract unintended consequences. What if the ink etched onto your skin carries an unseen frequency, a vibration that lingers in your aura? What if a single misplaced symbol unknowingly aligns you with energies that drain rather than uplift? Could the permanence of tattoos be more than just physical? Could they have karmic implications that ripple across lifetimes? In this video, we will explore the hidden spiritual consequences of tattoos, their impact on the energetic body, and how they can influence fate itself. We will delve into ancient traditions, mystical teachings, and the science of vibration and symbolism. By the end, you will have a deeper understanding of the unseen forces behind body markings and how to make conscious, spiritually aligned choices when it comes to adorning your sacred vessel. The ink you wear may be more than a mark. It may be a contract. Are you truly aware of what you have signed? Tattoos have been etched into human history as far back as civilization itself. From the sacred geometric markings of ancient Egypt to the warrior sigils of the Norse, from the ritualistic ink of Polynesian shamans to the mystical mantras inscribed upon the skin of Tibetan monks, tattoos have always carried spiritual weight far beyond their physical form. In many ancient traditions, tattoos were not mere decorations. They were spiritual armor. The Polynesians believed that ink inscribed upon the body granted a warrior supernatural protection. The Egyptians tattooed symbols of divine protection on their priests and priestesses, believing that certain glyphs infused the body with celestial power. Even the Otzi the Iceman, a mummified figure over 5,000 years old, was found with tattoos that seemed to align with acupuncture points, suggesting a knowledge of energy meridians within the human body. But these markings were never chosen at random. In mystical traditions, symbols hold vibratory frequencies, each line, curve, and shape channeling specific energies. The sacred yantras of Hinduism, the sigils of Western alchemy, and the runes of the Norse all functioned as spiritual keys, unlocking pathways within the soul. A symbol inked into the flesh was believed to bind the wearer to the forces it represented, for better or worse. Even in early Christianity and the Abrahamic traditions, there were warnings. The Book of Leviticus, 19:28, states, "You shall not make gashes in your flesh for the dead, nor incise any marks on yourselves." Some interpret this as a rejection of pagan rituals, while others believe it warns of the unseen contracts one makes with the spiritual world through markings on the body. In Japan, traditional irizumi tattoos were linked to both spiritual devotion and social stigma. Samurai sometimes bore protective deities upon their backs, while criminals were forcibly tattooed as a mark of shame. This paradox illustrates the dual nature of tattoos. They can be a symbol of power or a mark of bondage, a sacred talisman or a spiritual chain. Yet in modern times, tattoos have largely lost their ritualistic significance. Today, they are often chosen for aesthetics or personal meaning. Yet few consider the spiritual contract they may unknowingly sign when they permanently bind a symbol to their body. But what exactly happens on an energetic level when ink enters the skin? How does a permanent mark alter the body's spiritual frequency, aura, and karmic path? In the next section, we will explore the deeper energetic consequences of tattoos, unveiling the unseen forces they awaken within the human spirit. The hidden energetic impact of tattoos. Imagine the human body as a sacred temple, an intricate energy field woven with threads of light. Every part of the body is mapped with energetic pathways, known in ancient traditions as meridians, nadis, or ley lines, where life force flows like rivers through the landscape of the soul. These pathways, much like acupuncture points, connect us to the greater web of existence. But what happens when a permanent symbol is etched into this sacred network? Tattoos as energy imprints. Ancient mystics believed that every mark upon the skin was more than just ink. It was an energetic seal. The moment a symbol is engraved onto the flesh, it anchors its frequency into the subtle body, binding the wearer to its meaning, history, and spiritual essence. In mystical traditions, every symbol, whether it be a rune, a sigil, a name, or even a simple shape, holds a vibration. These vibrations interact with the chakras and aura, influencing the individual's personal frequency. A mandala tattoo might strengthen the wearer's connection to cosmic harmony. A serpent tattoo might awaken kundalini energy, but could also bring chaos if not balanced properly. A word or phrase tattooed in an unknown language may unknowingly bind the wearer to an energy or intention set by the scribe. And herein lies the danger. Many people choose tattoos without knowing their true spiritual impact. A simple design may unknowingly link the wearer to an ancient archetype, a forgotten deity, or an unintentional sigil. The wounds of ink. How tattoos affect the aura. The act of tattooing itself is also an energetic transaction. The skin is pierced thousands of times, creating an open gateway in the body's energy field. In esoteric traditions, any cut, wound, or mark upon the body leaves behind a permanent energetic scar. Some believe that trauma, pain, and emotional states at the time of tattooing are imprinted into the ink, influencing the person's spiritual path. For instance, a tattoo obtained during a time of anger, grief, or turmoil may seal that energy into the wearer's aura. A tattoo done in a space with negative energy or unclean vibrations may carry residual energy into the person's spiritual field. Tattoos received under intoxication or peer pressure may hold unconscious contracts, energetic agreements made without true awareness. This is why, in many spiritual traditions, tattoos were performed only by initiated mystics or shamans who ensured the process was done in sacred alignment. The ritual of marking the body was seen as an act of spiritual transformation, not mere decoration. But in today's world, where tattoos are often done without ritual, purification, or intention, they can sometimes disrupt the energy field rather than enhance it. So how do tattoos alter fate, destiny, and karmic pathways? In the next section, we will explore how inked symbols rewrite the spiritual script of one's life, and what can be done to ensure they empower rather than hinder. Tattoos as spiritual contracts and destiny markers. In esoteric traditions, symbols are not mere decorations, they are gateways to unseen forces. Every shape, letter, and form carries a unique vibrational frequency that aligns the wearer with a particular archetype, energy, or spiritual path. This means that tattoos, far beyond being ink on skin, may function as spiritual contracts, agreements sealed in flesh, influencing fate in ways most people never consider. The power of symbols, aligning with archetypal energies. Throughout history, sacred symbols have been used as talismans, sigils, and protective marks. But when permanently etched onto the body, they do not merely act as protective charms, they integrate with the person's energetic blueprint, altering their life path. Consider the following: a tattoo of an ancient deity. Whether it's an Egyptian god, a Norse rune, or a sigil linked to a particular entity, the wearer may unknowingly forge a spiritual bond with that force, inviting its influence into their life. Some deities are benevolent, while others demand devotion. A tattoo of a word or phrase. Language is spell work. Words carry coded vibrations, and certain phrases can act as commands to the subconscious, either empowering or subtly controlling the wearer's thoughts and behaviors. A tattoo of a chaotic or aggressive image, dark or violent imagery, may amplify subconscious tendencies toward aggression, inner turmoil, or even attract external conflicts. Mystics warn that the symbols we wear become part of our destiny. An inked sigil can act like a magnet, pulling the wearer toward events, people, and circumstances resonant with the symbol's meaning, whether beneficial or harmful. Tattoos and karmic ties, unseen contracts. Many spiritual traditions believe that the body is a sacred vessel, and any permanent marking carries karmic weight. Some tattoos may act as energetic contracts, tying the wearer to certain past life experiences, soul agreements, or unresolved karmic patterns. For example, a person who tattoos the name of a loved one may be energetically binding themselves to that person beyond this lifetime, reinforcing karmic ties that may influence their soul's journey. A tattoo received impulsively may indicate a soul lesson, an unconscious marking of an experience that must be integrated before true spiritual growth can occur. A person who tattoos occult sigils without understanding their origins may unknowingly open portals to unseen forces, leading to energetic shifts that they are not prepared to handle. Some esoteric teachings suggest that even removing a tattoo does not erase its energetic imprint. It simply alters its influence. The original intention, pain, and experience of the tattooing process remains embedded in the auric field, requiring specific spiritual practices to fully clear or transform its impact. Can tattoos be spiritual enhancements? Despite the warnings, not all tattoos disrupt the spiritual field. When approached with sacred intention, tattoos can be used as anchors of protection, empowerment, and enlightenment. A tattoo performed as a ritual of initiation, guided by a spiritual master, can serve as a symbol of higher evolution, strengthening the connection to divine wisdom. Sacred geometry tattoos such as the Flower of Life, Metatron's Cube, or the Sri Yantra are believed to harmonize energy fields and amplify spiritual awareness. Tattoos of ancestral symbols may serve as protective marks, invoking guidance from past generations and strengthening ancestral ties. The key lies in intention and awareness. A tattoo chosen mindfully, with deep reverence for its spiritual significance, can serve as a powerful ally in one's journey. But tattoos chosen without awareness may lead to unexpected energetic consequences. In the next section, we will explore practical methods to cleanse, realign, or spiritually integrate tattoos, ensuring that they serve as harmonious forces rather than disruptive influences. Cleansing, protection, and spiritual integration of tattoos. Now that we understand the esoteric weight of tattoos, the question arises, what can be done to align them with your highest spiritual path? Even if a tattoo was chosen impulsively or carries negative energy, there are powerful spiritual practices to neutralize, cleanse, and harmonize its effects. Here are methods to ensure that tattoos enhance rather than disrupt your energetic field. 1. Energetic cleansing of tattoos. Much like a newly acquired object carries residual energy, tattoos imprint energetic vibrations onto the body. Regular cleansing rituals can help remove stagnant or negative influences associated with them. Methods to purify tattoos. Sacred smoke, smudging. Use sage, palo santo, or frankincense to cleanse the tattooed area. Hold the intention that any unwanted energy dissolves into light. Moonlight or sunlight charging. Expose the tattoo to either moonlight for emotional healing or sunlight for purification. The lunar and solar energies help reset vibrational imprints. Saltwater rituals. Submerging the tattooed area in sea salt-infused water or taking salt baths can help dispel negative attachments. This mirrors ancient purification rites used by spiritual adepts. Sound vibrations. Use tuning forks, singing bowls, or mantras to recalibrate the tattoo's frequency. Chanting Om or Pranava sounds over the tattoo can aid in its energetic realignment. 2. Spiritual reprogramming of tattoos. If a tattoo was acquired under negative circumstances, such as trauma, heartbreak, or rebellion, it may hold dense emotional energy. However, energy can be reprogrammed through sacred intention. Techniques for reprogramming. Symbolic anointing. Apply essential oils like myrrh, sandalwood, or frankincense to the tattoo, while setting an intention to shift its meaning toward empowerment. Affirmation rituals. Place your hands over the tattoo and speak powerful affirmations. This symbol now aligns with my highest path. Only divine energy flows through this marking. My spirit is sovereign and untouched by lower vibrations. Reimagining the symbol. In meditation, visualize the tattoo glowing with golden light, transforming into a higher, purified form that resonates with wisdom and protection. 3. Enhancing tattoos with sacred energy. For those who see tattoos as spiritual tools, they can be activated and empowered with specific practices. Consecration rituals. Before or after getting a tattoo, one can bless it with sacred water, set intentions, or perform an offering ritual to align it with divine forces. Geomantic placement. Some traditions believe that tattoos placed over chakras, meridians, or energy points affect the flow of life force. Ensuring that the placement supports rather than hinders energy movement is crucial. Integration with daily spiritual practices. A tattoo can be incorporated into meditation, visualization, or energy work, serving as a reminder of sacred principles. 4. What if you regret a tattoo spiritually? If a tattoo feels misaligned or disruptive, consider these options. Energetic unbinding. A guided meditation can be performed where you visualize cutting energetic cords tied to the tattoo, freeing yourself from its influence. Symbolic cover-up or transformation. Some choose to modify or cover up tattoos with higher vibrational symbols, that counteract any negative meaning. Spiritual detachment. By consciously choosing to disempower the symbol, one can neutralize its hold over their consciousness. This is done through inner alchemy and sovereignty over one's energy field. Tattoos are more than ink. They are portals of energy embedded into the skin. Whether protective or disruptive, they influence the subtle body and spiritual trajectory of the wearer. In the final section, we will summarize these key insights and leave you with a profound reflection on tattoos as spiritual signatures of faith. Tattoos as spiritual signatures of faith. Throughout history, tattoos have served as marks of initiation, symbols of power, and energetic imprints on the soul. They are not mere decorations, but permanent portals of intention, etched into the spiritual blueprint of the wearer. Every tattoo carries a vibration, influencing the subtle energies that shape reality. Some symbols empower, while others may unwittingly tether one to unseen forces. The question is not simply, should I get a tattoo? But rather, what am I inviting into my energetic field? A final reflection. If you already have tattoos, consider this. What do they truly mean to you? Do they amplify or disrupt your spiritual path? Have you consciously programmed them, or do they carry unconscious energies? For those considering a tattoo in the future, approach it as a sacred act, a ritual of self-inscription upon the canvas of your soul. Choose symbols aligned with your highest self, consecrate them, and ensure that their presence in your life serves a divine purpose rather than an unconscious impulse. Remember, your body is a temple of energy. Every mark upon it should be chosen with awareness, reverence, and intention. If this exploration has resonated with you, reflect deeply on the power of symbols in your life. Share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever felt a spiritual impact from a tattoo? And if you seek more wisdom on the hidden forces shaping our existence, make sure to subscribe and join us on this journey of esoteric discovery. Until next time, stay aware, stay awakened, and honor the symbols that shape your destiny.